Hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your time zone where you're connecting with me live this beautiful Friday morning right here in Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. First, I want to thank God Almighty for the privilege. And secondly, I want to appreciate everyone who have been taking time to follow us, supporting us, calling us. Thank you so very much. We are still in the business of property development. We are still in the business of property management, and we are still in the business of property sales, which means we buy land, we buy houses, we sell land, we sell houses. But this morning, I have a topic on architectural design. I've been hammering on it, but before I do that, I want to sympathize with those property owners who the state governor actually carried out some acts yesterday in some communities, Iriri, Obazagbon, Ogege, and the rest of others. I know what it means to buy one bag of cement. I know what it means to mold one block. And those property went down just like that. So many people were on one side, on the side of the governor, the other people are on the side of the masses. But me, I decide to stay in between. Why? Because first, I must stand with the people. And secondly, I must look critically what is the government saying. This, among many other reasons, is why we try as much as possible to advise clients. But many times, clients fail to do the right thing. To be very honest, fail to do the right thing. Will I say that it is their fault buying those land? No, I will not say that. But at the same time, I am aware how that processes are being skipped. If, for example, I actually advise a client, oh, we need to spend XYZ amount to go and assess the authenticity of the land, you will see that the client will not call you again. If, for example, you want to build now, for example, and a client wants to build, and you're telling the client you need an architectural design, some may not even call you again. What's that boy saying? You want me to go and spend that money to go and do architectural design when I can just get an engineer? I will just explain to the engineer. He will just give me a sketch and we'll start building. Many clients are like that. I sympathize with you guys. But there's a solution. We all know this fact. When they started selling that land, I was telling my engineer, this land that these people are opening, have they gone to verify this property? Still, there were information released by the state government. It was flying on air. There's also land, it's also community. I saw people were opening, they were buying it. And I was asking my engineer, I was like, engineer, anytime we drive past, I was saying, are they not hearing the news? And people are still buying it. Let's take, for example, you will see someone, you will open your clear eyes, and I've seen a client who wants to buy a land, and the person who wants to sell the land to that client is telling that person, no worry, we'll deal with them. You'll deal with what? It's your money. Immediately your money exchange hands, it's no longer your money anymore. Even though say you just transfer the money, no. They will not give it back to you again. Please, I beg you, do proper consultation. If you see a professional that charge you 100,000 naira, a professional that will charge you 50,000 naira to consult him or her rightly, please save your head. I can imagine, especially that one in what's the name of that community again? They were selling 100 by 100 for 4.5 million. So people were buying 1 by 2. So people were buying 4 plots. Imagine people who have bought those kind of land, and those money has gone away. I sympathize with you guys, and I just told myself that I think it's high time I begin to also help some persons run around, some interested persons. If you want to buy a land, I'm going to GIS by next week. If you want to buy a land, I want to be connecting with them in GIS office. You want to buy a land, I will go to GIS office, take a respondent, we'll go to the land, we'll assess that land before you buy that property. This morning, my interest is on architectural design. My interest is on architectural design. I will keep hammering on this. If you want to build your house, please, before you start, do an architectural design. I'll be hammering on two importance. The first one is that the architectural design help you to analyze the functionality of your house. It helps you to analyze the functionality of your house. Every house has its function. How that your room connects to your lobby, how that your lobby connects to your kitchen, how that your kitchen connects to your dining, how that your dining connects to the living room, every house has a functionality. There are houses that you'll be going to, and if you are going to that house, you'll be happy you are going to that house. Yes. And there are houses you'll be going to. When you are going to that house, you'll be sad you are going to that house. Yes. I mean to say that there are houses that make people happy, and there are houses that make people sad. This is where it all starts from. Number two, the importance of this architectural design helps you to bear in mind the aesthetic view of what you want to spend your money on. When I mean the aesthetic view, how will your house look like? How will your house look like? The aesthetic view. So you already know this is the picture of what I am actually trying to spend my money on. This is how my house will look like. And I want to register this very quickly. That not all aesthetic views that you bear in mind is constructible, that will test or that will find the test of time. So that you now see one beautiful thing. You now say, engineer, I want you to attach it to this my building. Yes, it can be attached. But can it stand the test of time? So please note that you are considering to start your building project. Please go and get an architectural design. This is a project of the client. We're handing over to the client today. Sealed. This is a project we're handing over to the client today. And the client said, oh, Victor, please, I do not want a parapet. I do not want a parapet. So by default, it has been factored in on this project. Let me show you. I do not want a parapet. This is it. You can see it. I do not want a parapet. So from the design, from the onset, we already know where we are going to. It's not the one that you do not decide where you are going to, and the project now starts, and all of a sudden, you now start bringing out one or two designs. It cannot work. Oh. I'm advising you. I'll continue to play my part. I know so many clients can be very funny. Some people will just call me, Victor, I saw one design on your YouTube. Please, I need that exact house. How will you need that exact house? It's not possible. I give my clients privacy. This project you're seeing, I cannot do it for anybody. If you want something exact like this, you will go and develop your own architectural design. The client paid for this. And somebody called me a while ago and said, Victor, I need some designs. And I sent some designs to him. And he said, please. And he said he's a pastor. And he said, please, do you mind? I see the floor plan of the house. And because he said he's a pastor, I tested him. And I sent him the floor plan. And I didn't hear from him again. How people can be. So you think you are wise. You're not wise. I'm telling you the truth. Calm down. Tell you, you cannot outsmart who is on ground. Even though you're on ground with him, you cannot outsmart him. Tell yourself the honest truth. Does this person knows what he's doing? To a very large extent, how can you attest to the genuinity of this person? I can trust this person to a very large extent. Then go on a business with that person. Don't think you can outsmart them. I advise you. Don't call me and tell me, Victor, I show one design. I want what exact design do you want? You want that design? My client has a privacy. You want that design? You develop yours as well. Telling you, those people whose property was destroyed yesterday, they can only tell the story today. Your property is still safe, but you want to start building and you don't have an architectural design. Be ready for the war. Be ready for the nonsense you will see the engineer build for you. Said mine, and I just think that those who do not want any issue on their project will take heed. Thank you so very much, and God bless you. My contact is open 07063151558. I roll over again 07063151558. Thank you, and God bless. If you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button right about now to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you, and God bless.